Alright, looks like we're just about ready to start. I gave it a couple of, like there's this musical sting that I keep hearing from like next door. And I had to hold off just a little bit to make sure that it wasn't picking up on the microphone. I don't think it is, but if it is, please let me know. Like, you'll know if you hear it. It doesn't sound like Zelda at all. No, it does sound like Zelda. It's Zelda. So I was on earlier today doing like basically a test to make sure I could get the SNES Classic running on stream, and it worked out fine, and I actually just finished the whole Light World. And after that, you know, I made dinner, went out for a while, had fun, also had coffee. So I'm wired, just a little wired. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to get some more Zelda in. Alright, so starting off in the Dark World, Sasrala tells you to go to the Palace of Darkness, which is the Dark World version of the Eastern Palace. You have to start there in regular Zelda. But after that, and specifically after you get the hammer, you can mix things up a little bit. It's also definitely the case that you don't need to complete the dungeons necessarily in order, but there are some times where you would want to get a oh, my brain's crashing. That's good. That means I can sleep at some point tonight. A dungeon item. Like, you might want to go into Skullwoods far enough to get the fire rod, and then take it to Ice Palace. The big one that I think you can really do whatever you want with is Thieves Town. I think as long as you get the glove, you can just go there, but who knows? We can find out together. Now, I don't know the Dark World dungeons anywhere near as well as I know the Light World ones. Like, those 3 Light World dungeons, know them like the back of my hand. Palace of Darkness is, in my brain, an inscrutable hell zone that I do not like very much, because it makes me confused and bumps me into pits. See if we can fix that today. Notably, Link Between Worlds Palace of Darkness is pretty nasty as well. My recollection is that it was not easy. I like that little tidbit of lore. You know, the first person who touches the Triforce gets whatever they want. And that's a big plot point in some of the other games. Wind Waker in particular comes to mind. Oh, that's so good. I love Wind Waker. Wind Waker's great. But it's also important to note that, you know, if somebody unpleasant does get the Triforce, all you have to do is, you know, kill them. And you can take it for yourself. Good of the gods and goddesses to leave that sort of nonsense lying around. At least it's in a parallel dimension. Alright. So, I realize that we actually do need rupees for something else, other than just buying potions at this point. And that's specifically to get into this dungeon. Okay, so I just heard the musical sting, and if you didn't hear it, good. Kiki the Monkey shows up in Link's Awakening as well. He builds a bridge for you. And here, one thing I didn't know until I started watching randomizer videos is that Kiki runs away if you get hit. And you have to go back into that hedge maze, get him back, and give him another 10 rupees. Alright, so Palace of Darkness. Dark World dungeons have their own music to them, just like the Light World ones did. I like the Dark World music. First thing we gotta do is come down here for a key. Oops. Over here we can get fairies, and we can get a hint. Now that we're in the Dark World, though, our hints are provided by Zelda. So she's up in Turtle Rock. That's the 7th dungeon. Oh, and I screwed up. There's something down here. I think you can take care of this early. So the mimics are interesting. They reverse your movements, so you have to draw them into, getting hit with an arrow. Okay, nothing to the left or right. There's no space. Good. Gotta be careful when you're dashing on here, because you might just run into a jellyfish and get shocked. Good, good. Another small key there. Can there be anything to the right? Yes. There sure is something to the right. I'm just gonna do a quick check for keys. I don't remember where all the keys are. Oh, fairy room. Okay, that's good to know. I do have the map. Good. These you gotta bump with the hammer. It's the dungeon item here. They're a lot more fun in Link Between Worlds, where they are also springboards. Like, you bonk them, and they stay down for a little bit, and you get on top, and they go boing! They're fun. Tower of Hera is really fun in Link Between Worlds. Alright, so we've got all that out of the way. Don't have to come back down there. Let's just, whoop. Get through like that. Move on. Alright. You gotta have, the hammer to flip those guys over, so you can hit them. Got a key. Go in here. gives you the big key. Excellent. All going very well. Yeah, luckily, you don't actually have to fight these enemies. Running away is very advisable, though. Well, that only took one key, so perhaps I was inefficient. Yeah, I probably was. I maybe should have gone left, then middle, and then appeared at right, and gone down like that. Oh well. This is back open. Ooh. And what I saw from there is that I should be going around this way. Have I been below? Yeah, that just goes straight down. Small key, good. That's already set up for me. It's very convenient. One thing I note about Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds is that the dungeons seem like they are specifically designed to only really get difficult if you don't already know what you're doing. Like, it's possible to just hit a miraculous route where you know, everything just works. And it all falls together and it's all great. I'm gonna ice this guy. Oh, got them all. That's some pro icing. But, you know, sometimes you can just mess everything up and get completely out of order, and it becomes a disaster. In those times, it's good to remember that the mirror can just warp you back to start and reset everything. I used most of my magic there, though. Ah! Yeah! I look away from chat for a second and uh-oh. Pitchforks are out. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my caffeine-fueled Zelda stream. Perhaps should not have had the big coffee. Hey Jen, how's it going? How did the Sims turn out? Out the past couple hours, so I missed it. Alright, we got that good magic hammer stuff going. Gonna donk these guys. Ooh. They have de-donked. That's a compass. I gotta light this or my brain will explode a little bit. Oh god, cash money. Cash rules everything around me. One arrow. Uh-oh. Coffin's never good. It's been pretty dry today. ₹5. Not the best, not the best. Alright. What? Ah! Oh no, he's back. The pink one is mighty. Oops, that one doesn't open on its own. Alright, let's just weigh it down then. At the, having a cough, not exactly ideal when you gotta talk over video games. One thing I really like is how they give that statue the same form as an enemy you fight in the Light World version of this place, and who you basically have to defeat by shooting with an arrow. That's a really good clue. Though apparently a lot of people got stuck at it, because I'm pretty sure that particular enemy, or that particular statue, is something that... So, original Link to the Past, it comes with like a hint book. It says, you know, don't use this unless you're really stuck. And it was sealed shut when you got it. So I remember after I finally beat the game, I opened it up and took a look at, you know, what people apparently had a lot of trouble with. In my recollection, that's one of them. Yep. Sometimes there's not a whole lot to be done. Sometimes there's also tea. There's a, have you ever had that throat comfort tea? I've been using that a lot for long bouts of talking, and, it's quite good. Alright, Palace of Darkness boss, it's King Helmasaur. Well, sometimes he'll just stay in one place and try to hit you with his tail. And you can just hit him a lot. And sometimes he does not. You want him to move left and right. Not up and down. Oh, here we go. Let's get that life medicine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a spicy movement. Ooh. Oh, don't do that. Link wins by doing absolutely nothing. I got that tea... It was at Vaughn's, actually. It's one of those yogi teas. I've been using it for streams and stuff for Hmm. 2 years now? Does wonders for me. Alright. So one person has escaped from wizards. And we'll learn a little bit about the Dark World. The Light World has not been turned into the Dark World yet, but the gate at Hyrule Castle will take you here, to the Pyramid of Power. Alright. So everything is literally at the edges of the world. If you add back Palace of Darkness, and you know that the final dungeon is that tower up top, the dungeons are very much arranged like a numerical pad. They're just in the cardinal directions in the corners. Everything as far as possible away. It's interesting. Alright, but what we're going to do here is a little save and quit. And back to the pyramid. Life loss isn't too bad, because you can just bonk this tree to get a fairy. And I luckily didn't have to use my fairy in that fight. Up here we can do a couple things. Well, we can do one real thing. What we can do is go and bother a catfish. Oops. Ah, that's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. Dang it. Well, falling there kind of sucks. Dark World Zoras are creepy though, they're like cyclopean fire breathers. Yeah, maybe I don't want to go in that whirlpool. I don't know where it's going to take me, but it can't be anywhere good. Let's see what this says. That's right, the Lake of Ill Omen, that's what they call it. I think this part was another thing on the hint list. Oh, no. No, it wasn't, because there's the clue right there. I knew there was a hint, I just didn't know if it was in the game or not. Alright, we got Quake Medallion. Never really used a whole lot of Quake Medallion. Alright, so let's do these in order. What's next? 2. Oh no, that's right, it doesn't work in this version of the game. There's like a trick where if you hit the item button and the dash button at the same time, you can run with the hammer and just flatten everything in your way. It's awesome. I'm very sad that they fixed it. Oh, I know what I can do. I can get the flute now. Flute is very useful. Definitely cut down on the amount of saving and quitting that has to be done. Alright, so with that, go and shift back. So that always confused me. Is that the guy, being drawn into the Dark World? Or is that like a Skull Kid or a Kokiri or something? I've always wondered. Alright. Alright, so we can take this to Kakariko. I'm not certain if we can get in or not. You might need the Titan Mitt to do that. But you can do the digging game. So somewhere in here is... there should be a heart piece. But of course there's no guarantee that you'll ever find it. Alright, it's pretty RNG. There's no, I mean, I don't need all the heart pieces. It'll wound my soul slightly not having them, but I don't need them. Oh, all the soldiers got upgraded. Spooky. Oh, that guy's not in front of his house anymore. I didn't realize how much changes after you beat Aghanim. No, it's not the kid. Ooh. Under here. Is it this guy? Might be this guy. I know I'm supposed to give it to somebody. But who? Oh, that's still the bug. It's still the bug catching that kid. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, here we go. And that should set it up. Alright, now we can summon the duck. Very powerful duck. That can, in fact, take you wherever you want to go. Alright, so now that I have the hammer, I can come down here. This is a good cave. Only good things are in this cave. Like this satanic altar with a with a cauldron full of blood. That's the best thing. Sprinkle some powder on it and you summon a demon. Very polite demon who asks nicely before getting quote-unquote revenge. So the demon thinks that it cut my magic power in half, but in fact what it did was cut the cost of all my magic items by half, essentially doubling your magic power. Life is good. Alright, let's see. While I'm in the area, I should get that heart piece from the lumberjack's house. Hopefully this isn't where I find out that I already did it earlier today and just forgot. Because it might be that time. There we go. Want to get some potions. I think I got enough for 2 blues. I'm gonna get them. The red soldier's nasty. Alright, now my funds actually matter. Didn't realize... Yeah, I thought that rupees were a lot more worthless in this game, but when it comes to buying potions, they're pretty valuable. The duck lets us... Sorry. The word just went out of my brain momentarily there. The duck lets us warp to specific locations on the map. Most of which are near portals to the Dark World. don't actually know what's in this cave. It's called Hype Cave. It's full of treasures. I don't know how many are worthwhile. Oh. Big cash prizes. Well, that'll pay for a few more potions. Guess I don't have to feel so bad about chugging them if needed. Alright. So I mentioned earlier today that things that happen in the dark world can affect what happens in the light world. Let's get our first real taste of that. Srala tells us this. If you remember from earlier, this place looks an awful lot like the Swamp Palace in the Light World in terms of shape, but it doesn't have a floodgate. Well, there's one here, which we can pull. And upon returning to the Dark World, we see it's had the exact same effect. This is the first time you actually need the flippers. Alright, let's see what this place looks like. So this is the Swamp Palace. It's kind of labyrinthine. But all things considered, it's not that bad. There is one place, though, where you can just completely screw yourself over. And, have to leave and go back to the light world and do a whole bunch of stuff. And that is if you find a way to flood this area before you get that key. I don't think it can happen in the regular game. You basically have to be playing a randomizer of some sort. But that's one thing that I did learn can happen and go horribly wrong for you. Alright. Let's see, I do not have the big key yet. Alright, I think it's down. Memory serves, it's down. That's really satisfying. Like, I love the Pegasus shoes. Oh no, it's a compass. Well, that makes sense. Guess they wouldn't give it to me that easily. Alright, so let's go to the West Wing next. Ooh. Interesting. Well, you know, I think you can bop these skulls with a hammer, right? Yeah. Need a crystal switch then. Which by process of elimination has to be up here. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna flip this back, though. I wouldn't be shocked if it's just required to be back in its original position for something. It's notably a lot faster to bonk the skulls than pick them up. Ooh. Got a chest there. Presumably, it's on the other side of whatever's up here. No one ever goes here in the videos I watch, so I definitely don't know what's here. Health is nice. Whew. Oh. Oh no. That was dumb. I fell for that one pretty bad. Kind of a good trap, though. Like, I like the ones that are really simple, but they put them in rooms full of enemies and other obstacles. So you're kind of, thinking under duress. Right, no big key there. Where art thou, big key? Gotta be on the other end, then. And suddenly I'm glad that I just flipped that back to orange. Success, there we go. Alright, time to get back to that big chest and claim one of the greatest items in Zelda history. Also worth noting, the hammer doesn't set off that trap, only the sword. Oh yeah. It's hookshot time, boing. There are a lot of strange properties of the hookshot. Like, it can make you invincible, you just do all sorts of things. The main thing it does is just let you zoom around the place. right, gotta drain this water. Maybe I want to go this way. Dashing instantly counts as a very long sword swing, so the traps will go off repeatedly. Alright, so if you drain that, then come over here and get chests. Oh, big 20. 2 big 20s. Alright, so let's start with this room since you can see it. Nothing much there. The gimmick of this room is that you need the map. So you take a look on the map, see where you are in relation to the entrance, and then you know which waterfall to walk through. I thought that was really cool as a kid, figuring that out. I still think it's neat. Good puzzle. Oh no. The invincible Tektite. Escape. Alright, time for Argus. The boss of the Swamp Palace. And I believe they reused him in Majora's Mask in Great Bay Temple as a mid-boss. Essentially, you can't hurt him until you get all of these kind of weird puffballs. And they don't become vulnerable unless you grab them with the hook shot. So the hook shot is required to beat the boss, not just get to him. That's not the case in the Palace of Darkness. While it's extremely unlikely that you will break his mask without the hammer, you can do it with bombs. Alright, now we gotta just spin to win. Easy peasy. Incidentally, this is the first appearance of Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, that dwarf. Oh, Ganondorf. Oh, he went here without the Moon Pearl or the mirror. Yep, understood. Alright, so while I have the chance, rather while I'm in the area, how do I get the magic? You can see this area is nice and marked off by pillars. And when you warp using them, there you are. So I'm pretty sure you need to find that for the Ice Palace dungeon. But other than that, you don't necessarily need it. It's a good room clearer, though. I like the Wombos medallion. In fact, let's use a medallion. Normally, you can't kill those enemies, but if you use Quake on them, they turn into these weird blobs that are susceptible to death. Okay, so there is another stone tablet right by the Tower of Hera, and that'll give us the last spell. All these guys running away. They don't want any of this. What they have to say about my, That's right, they're amazed that I'm not a bunny anymore. Aether's a freeze magic, but it also has a special effect. It makes it so that certain invisible pathways become visible. Let's see. Want to go back here? Yeah, I'll do that when I go to do Turtle Rock at the end. That means... next we gotta go... Skullwoods? Yeah, Skullwoods, that's the next one. Gonna get some of that sweet fire rod action. So now that we have the hook shot, we can bypass this broken bridge up here. Ooh. Is this one breakable? I thought it was breakable, but I guess not. The bees. Oh no, I don't have a free bottle. Oh well. We can't have the bee on our side, no one will. here's another one of those places that you can warp back and find something. Another crafty piece of heart. Ooh. Well, that's a little strange. Let's try again. What is in Dark Sanctuary? What's here? Oh, yeah, this guy. Sure. Incredible beauty inside the pyramid. Some sealed door. Oh, that's right. So to get to the other Great Fairy, you need the big bomb, super bomb, which you can only get from the bomb shop that's now at Link's house in the Dark World. But they won't start selling it until you clear dungeons 5 and 6. Doesn't matter what order you clear the dungeons in, you just have to beat dungeons labeled 5 and 6. You know what? I'm a rebel. Why don't I beat Dungeon 4 first? I really want the Titan Mitt. We can just go do Dungeon 4 first. It'll be fine. Oh, the sequences, they don't even know they're broken. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could have gone here before. Thought it was blocked. Yeah, it is blocked off. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do Dungeon 4 first, because doing that lets me get this froggy guy out of here. The Titan Mitt lets you pick up the Dark Rocks. And getting the froggy guy out of here is the requirement for getting the next sword upgrade. So, I'm gonna do Dungeon 4 first. And life will be much easier. Alright, so this is Thieves' Town, or Blind's Fortress. I think it's officially Thieves' Town. It's a very unique dungeon. We're gonna get the compass and it'll tell us where the boss is, but it's not actually true. It's also full of these shape-shifting swirly things. Big 20. Kind of confusing having the upper and lower floors all in the same room. But I think it's kind of a neat layout. You know, that's not useful. I know what's over there, it's just a viewing gallery for monsters. Look at that tasty lag. There's the compass. Oh, hey, the boss is right there. Let's just go. Too many projectiles on screen. Oh, but we need the big key. Okay. Makes sense. You know, boss is right there. Gotta get that big key. Question is, which of the rooms is it in? I believe you gotta go. Yeah, I think it's in the starting room. You gotta go around. Oh, I'm a bunny now. That's not good. There we go. Very quick pickup of all the items. Alright, so, you know, boss is right there. Or maybe not. Compass lies just a little bit in this one. And it winds up being, you know, one of the most unique dungeons they ever really made in Zelda. Just, here's the boss room. Nothing's there. And yeah, you can take those out. It's a bizarre enemy. Dunk this anti-fairy if I can. Got that phantom fairy. What is... Come on, fairy. Fairy, please. There we go. Well, guess I don't need that hint tile. Alright, so we're gonna blow this up. That lets light down into the boss room. I love this feature on the map where you can see, you know, where you are in relation to the floor below. That's such a good feature. And there's a hint that you need to do that, of course. The game is very good at actually just giving you the hints you need to solve the stuff without making it overbearing or hand-holdy. Whoa! Kind of wrecked with the spikes there. Oh, sword beams, please. Sword beams lag in the game. And actually, I should probably just ice that sucker. Get over here, you. That's right. You can now access the octahedron. So there's a couple things we need to do. One is to get the item. But we need a small key. Ice this sucker. Make liberal use of our freezing powers. Also our power to apparently throw skulls straight through. Alright. We saved the maiden. Wants to go outside. Can't blame her. This place is kind of dark and grimy. And that's a tricky one because you got to get in and out and gone. Alright, so the trick to this dungeon is that she won't go outside. If we go out, she'll be like, oh, it's too bright. And so, the clue is to bring her back here. Where she becomes Blind the Thief. Blind is one of the easiest bosses in the game. Just takes 9 hits with the Master Sword. Just gotta stand up there and get him in the head repeatedly. Apparently, Link is Knight from a bloodline of knights, which I think is always the case with him. I know he is in Breath of the Wild. Wonder how many other games he is. Alright, so with that we can get basically everywhere. Tight Mid is the last real roadblock in terms of progression. Notably, though, I just mean, overworld. There are some things that you still can't do without the cane of Samaria. Alright, let's get the Tempered Sword. And we have to go out and then back in. I don't know why. I guess they're just setting event flags. Alright, so we're going to take your sword for a little bit. But until then, you can use the hammer as a weapon. And there are 2 things that I want to do while we don't have a sword. One of them is flatten all these, which is a lot easier in the Japanese version, since you have the dashing item glitch. Get a piece of heart there. Alright. Let's just grab this box. I love how Link just knows, you know, oh, the key to the box, yeah, they locked it in. They locked it inside. You can't have it. Can't open it. But, while we can't open it, we do know somebody who can, as of that extraneous hint we got in the Thieves' Hideout back at the very beginning of the game. Let's go there now. Oh, that's right, I don't... Forgot for a second I haven't got my sword. You know, there's something up here, too. I think there's a heart piece. Oh. That's unfortunate. Alas, I will... Oh! Hey! Come on. Nope. Ah, no! Oh, that's real bad. I have extremely pooched it now. Oh, it's gone. So if you get hit, the item stops following you. And if you travel between worlds, while the item's not following you, it goes back to start. Very high maintenance item, this locked chest that you can't open. Can't dash with it either. All of these things also go for the super bomb as well, except when you leave it behind, it starts counting down to explosion. This time I remember, though. Hammer, not sword. I like to just, you know, pop out of thin air right in front of him. I do like they give you the option to be a Jagoff and just tell everybody. But he will not open the chest unless you promise not to tell. Hey, get hammered. I do like that some of the trees just talk. Oh good, I almost materialized on a landmine. That would have been comedy gold. Nice. There's still 4 dungeons left. That means there's 8 heart pieces left in the world. Aha! Now I can unleash the bees. Now that I have that 4th bottle. Oh, it's time. Get 'em, bees. This is not a very effective bee. I'd like a refund on the bees. Here it is, the tempered sword. By tempered, they mean it's just on fire, 100% of the time. This is like those 1,000-degree red-hot knife videos. It's just all the time. It's gonna make our life a lot easier. Alright, let's head into the Skull Woods, the Dark World version of the Lost Woods. It's got some pretty rad music. The Zelda version of the Imperial March. Alright. Big chest is there. And you note that we now kill these enemies in one hit. Life is good. Yeah, this is where you get to the big chest from, but we haven't got the key, so that's not exactly useful. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a roadblock. Try jumping in one of these other holes. And we've got the old wall masters. Always a good time when they show up. But not really. They can take damage from spikes, if I recall correctly. But only if you hit them into them. Ah, well that was not, not useful. It's basically a waste of a key. Get out there. Beginning to remember why I don't like this dungeon very much. Oh good, I can take those things out in one shot. Still takes too many hits to take out the pink bouncy guys. Oh, good. A booby-trapped chest that just fills the place with pits. That's my favorite. Does this just go back to start? It does. That just goes back to start. What is the point? If I just save this key and just use it to break sequence elsewhere. Like over here, maybe? Seems like as good a place as any. Ooh. Gotta be careful there, you don't want the wall master to get you while you're dragging this statue. Ah! Oh, but I got a fairy though, so that's okay. See how much it heals? I don't know. Oh, is that it? Just 7? Oh. Got that big key action though. Big magic jar, don't need that. Alrighty then. Just need to head back up here. That's cool. It's all just one room. Nice. Man's the red fire. not that cheap garden variety orange fire. This rod commands the red fire. Yeah, let's command some red fire. The fire rod is a very, very good item. It utterly trashes mummies. And we get even more shots of it thanks to half magic. Alright, so I got 2 keys. doubt there's anything else I even need, right? Looks like I only skipped a room. Probably has fairies in it? That'd be my guess. Yeah, just skip that puzzle. Can't skip this one, though. Gotta have that fire rod. Oop. Alright, so... this is another one of those rooms where you have to look at the map. You see in the center... cut and move on. All those keys I saved, I don't even need to get a key there. I believe there is one, though. And now we can fight Mothula. Mothula is a little weird. He's slightly bugged. If you bounce him into spikes, he takes no damage from the hit. This is a fight that you really want to finish quickly. And with the fire rod, you can. Just that standard, only you can prevent forest fire stuff. Although in this case, the forest fire is a Gerudo thief who turned into a pig man. Alright, let's potion up. Play a little bit more dangerously. I won't have the safeguard of the fairy, but the red potion is a full heal instead of 7 hearts. So should be better. Let's see, where next? I guess next is Lake Hylia. Oh good, my shield still blocks things in underwater. With the Titan Mitt. Actually, let's go in here for a sec. Let's just show off what this is. Yeah, let's throw 20 rupees in. Oh, great luck. Excellent. I probably ought to have just left with great luck. However, yeah, big trouble. That's not good. This affects item drops. Great luck. I'm going to keep throwing them until I get to 100. Then something will happen. Little luck. I would like great luck again. After you throw in 100 rupees, the Great Fairy of Cash Money appears to you. Lets you carry more stuff. I pick bombs. And of course there's fairies. Let's see if we can get this back to good luck, I guess. I want great luck. Oops. Well, I meant to go arrows that time, but we still haven't achieved great luck. Big trouble. No. Can't stop on big trouble. And this time I'll get arrows. Alright, I'll stop on good or great. No big trouble. Big trouble. Oh. I'm gonna run out of money. Trying to get my drop rate fixed. Alright, you know, I should only throw 20. Give her a big 20. 25, I guess. See how the game likes it. Good luck. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Lord knows I need a little good luck for Ice Palace. Fire Rod, very good item in this dungeon. Bombos, also a good medallion. This dungeon is full of icy floors. The momentum on these things is wild. You just slide all over the place. I hate it. I wish there was a boot upgrade for this game. Ooh, almost got him. Almost got them all. Would have been a real pro strat. Yeah, because those penguins always come straight at you, you can lay a trap for them. You know, if they get there fast enough. Sometimes they're just a step too slow. Ah. Okay, can't go that way. Alright, I know how to do this room. Throw that back there. to throw another one. Yeah, you do need a bunch of bombs for this dungeon if you do it legit. Actually, you always need a bunch of bombs for it. It's just... Ugh. Oh. I'm getting absolutely crushed in this room. Ah! I thought I had it lined up there. Oh, I did it! Haha! Yes! That is apparently a trick that's like mandatory for doing the randomizer fast. I'm glad I was able to do it at least once. It's like the first trick I've tried that's actually worked. But to reward myself, I'm just going to explode these fools. Whoops. Oh, let's see. I need a small key. And I need a big key. Oh no! I've got plenty of medicine, so I'll be fine. I'm glad it just flat out burns them and doesn't split them up into the small jellyfish. I'll get that on the way back. There's a key. Skeleman. Oh, now I get the map. Okay. Yeah, this place is just kind of an iceberg. I think that's how I would describe it. Big key. Nice. Oh no, I should go back around. That's right. I skipped out on that chest earlier. I can get it now. Actually, is there anything in here? Map says no, but we'll see. be careful on these stairs. They're the worst with the ice. You have to be, like, in just the right spot and have no sideways movement. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. Oh, nice damage reduction makes me feel a lot safer. Now then. This is a strange dungeon where you have to fall into the boss room. It's one room below. Oh. That is not what I was expecting beneath that rock. I gotta say. There we go. Alright, so here's Cold Stare. You need fire of some sort to break through this ice. Wombos Medallion just does it instantly. Perfect. Didn't even have to use my medicine. Which is good, because I spent all my money on upgrades that I didn't need. Yep. I also understand there's only a few dungeons left. Got Misery Mire, Turtle Rock, Ganon's Tower. No. So Misery Mire is a bit of an interesting case. You can only get to it by a portal over here. As you can see, it's blocked off from the rest of the world. In Link Between Worlds, the Desert Palace is blocked off instead of Misery Mire. And there's a sequence to get through it and get to the Sand Temple, or Desert Temple. Right, so you need the Ether Medallion here. That'll unlock the dungeon and stop the rain. I like the rain, though. I think it's nice. Big 20 and a heart piece. And I think there's also another cave we can get to. Yeah, in this little cul-de-sac. Whoops. Materialize right on top of a rock, but I guess that's okay. Alright, 6 heart pieces left somewhere in the world. One of them is... Oh, well, that's not good. Oops. One of them is in the digging game at Kakariko. I think a bunch of them are up on Death Mountain. And we gotta go to the King's Tomb as well. Alright, let's see. Monster Magic. Okay, don't need any of that. I don't think that I need cape. Actually, I might. Hang on. I gotta go get the blue cane. Nice not getting wrecked by those guys anymore thanks to the blue mail. Ah, the cape. So invisible in this case also means invincible. There might be a room or two, or a particular obstacle that's good against. There's like these big spiked rollers that I believe you can bypass with the cape. Oh, there's another one over there. Let's just be thorough. Ah, perfect. Let's freeze this place out. Alright, the aptly named Misery Mire. Gotta do Swamp before you do this one. Well, you might be able to bonk across that, I don't know. It's full of wizards, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Guess that's why it's Misery Mire. Ah, big chest is right there. The big key is not. I need small key, go forward. This is the first dungeon where I have basically no clue what I'm doing. Oh no, there's a key up there. It's just I haven't played Link to the Past enough times to completion. Oh, there's a key. Another key. I don't want to get whatever that chest is first. Oh, that's down here. Okay, so it seems like most of this is locked behind a crystal switch. As long as this floor doesn't start falling away, I should be fine. And door under here? No? Other place that I need the big key. There's another key. Oh, that's right, I don't have the map. That's unfortunate. Alright. Just cape up through here. Can't do anything there without the big key. Oh. Well. There's another small key. That clutch cape usage in. I Oh, it's just a map. Oh well. It's certainly a bunch of stuff. I should go up that way. That ought to get me to the kind of train track looking bridge thing. With a key. Not a big key. Oh, you know it, Hawk. You know it ain't Misery Mire without wizards everywhere. Yeah, so all I needed to do to fix the capture card was apparently just delete and re-add the scene, reboot my computer, and then delete and re-add the scene again. And all of a sudden it was playing nice. So I don't know what actually fixed it, but I will simply be grateful that it is fixed. Yeah, I mean, if it's not sorcery, it's technology. Let's see. Wizards obviously have to go. That's like priority 1. Then, a wizard's going to appear right on top of me. Alright, so this, so Hawk was asking if this is a fresh game. I started this earlier today on that test stream. I did the Light World then, so this stream is the Dark World. Might as well just finish the whole thing. There's that big key I've been coveting. Yeah, fresh as of today. There's got to be a far more efficient way to do this dungeon. But hell if I know what it is. Yeah, what I really want to do is finish before midnight. But I think I'm just slightly too clueless on these last 3 dungeons to succeed. There we go. Oh no, one of the fireballs is stuck. I almost feel a little bad for it. But not that bad. Let's see. Which room am I thinking of? Compass? Don't know that I need that, but I actually don't know where the boss is. Oh, it's right there. So close. I should just go fight it. Any reason why I shouldn't just go fight it? Oh, I see. It's separated. I still gotta go through a little more. Gotta go through that B1 that I was trying to avoid. I was sitting there like, can I really just finish this dungeon without? So Cane of Samaria is very cool. Lets you create blocks, and you can also swing it again to make the block you threw down explode into fireballs. It's an excellent item. Presumably I gotta flip that switch, otherwise it wouldn't be there. Ooh. Cash over there, but I haven't used any potions in a while, so I'm pretty good on money. Just flip that one more time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Apparently, like, you can just go up here and spin attack them. That seems like a good plan. Ooh, that's... Oh, the goo hurts you. I actually didn't notice the goo hurt me. Yeah, come on out, Vitreous. All you can do without your buddies is just bounce at me. Ah! Oh, wow. I did not hit start fast enough. That's disappointing. I saw I was getting down in life, and I was like, oh, now I can take one more hit. But I could not take one more hit. Yeah, Joe Amon, you can't really take any hits. If he knocks you down, you're just dead. Okay. Oh, now that switch isn't flipped. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. I have to mirror back. Wow, that's a costly, costly death. Only one of the game. The only other time my life hit zero, I had a fairy. Well, these wizards, they pretend they're all about peace and love. You see, they got that, you know, heart on their robe. But I know. I know. Oh, that's right. This the switch is still orange. Okay, I think I gotta go this way. Yes, there we go. Right now it's orange. Yes, orange is correct. Alright, this time let's keep the life medicine on standby. Ooh. All right. Easy. Did you know that the letters in Aghanim also spell him again? Just once I'd like, you know, useful anagram knowledge from one of these, crystal girls. Alright, off to Death Mountain. Just gonna get our hook shot on. I had most of the way, but not all of the way. Over here. So with the hook shot, you can get to the other side of this bridge. There's all sorts of good stuff over here. There's a great fairy fountain. Which is not this. There's these places. Big 20! Oh no. I've already opened so many big 20s. They all seem to be like native to Kakariko and the like. I'm sure there's more in here. Bombs, arrows. Somewhere in here is Heart Piece. No! The 20s! The 20s! Ah! No heart pieces anywhere, huh? Oops. Oop. Surrounded by big 20s, they're everywhere. Oh yeah, there's a shop. I appreciate if that thing would stop standing directly on top of me. Okay, then. Put a piece over there. I think I've forgotten where the Spike Cave is. Turtle Rock is another one of those things that shows up in Link's Awakening. But in that game, instead of just casting magic or whatever, you have to play a song on the flute to bring the turtle back to life, so you can kill it better. Get Hookshot Cave. Admittedly, I don't actually know what the contents of Hookshot Cave are. Just that, you know, it's Hookshot Cave. You gotta go to Hookshot Cave. It's just a bunch of money. Huh. That's nice. Okay, don't need those. But from here... I can get Heart Piece. Lionels, run. Time to run. Alright, so that, eye-searing abomination is Ganon's tower. I know it hurts to look at, and just gotta try not to. Kinda lost track of where I'm going. Oh no, I already did this. God, I already did that cave. Well, if that is the case, and it is, I guess it's just on to Turtle Rock. Do Spiral Cave. Oh, I thought that was a heart piece. Let's see. Gotta fall here. Oh no, then I fall again here? Maybe not. This is not where I thought it was. Having a lot of cases of not being where I think I am. Also the the wrong one. I'm just trying to get to the top of Death Mountain, guys. Just trying to get there. Alright, finally here. You know what? These guys can just take a hike. I am sick of these little gremlins. They can turn into blobs and die. That's what they can do. Do you have the magic? You better have magic. Because there's a lot of required item usage. I can't imagine doing this without the half magic from the bat. That'd be awful. Oops. Well, anyways. This is a dungeon all about conserving your magic power. And also timing your shots very well. Sweet map action and a key. Good. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Got it, got it. Ah! That's a very powerful 5 arrows right there. Just float into the void of nothingness. Compass. This is a neat room. The door vanishes while you're looking at it. I thought this was a very cool trap. So, to get around it, just don't look at it. So these pokies, just gotta set them on fire. I do not like that chain chomp room. Gotta hurt. Bouncing around in all of those. Like, there's a few games that have things like that. I know, the island, the Solitary Island Shrine in Final Fantasy V's got something like that. Makes my brain hurt a little bit when I see all the bouncing around. Ah. Presumably I have to hit that. There we go. That big key. Okay, so I have the big key, but still need small key. Secret of Evermore had a place kind of like this as well. Like the volcano dungeon, the last part of the first area, Prehistoria. Oh no, I just went that way. Oops. Where am I trying to get to? I want to go to the laser bridge. down. Alright, so... Just checking. Key is there, then stink to miss out on it. Alright, so there's gotta be something good here. Yeah, why don't I just toss a bomb over there and forget all this arrow? Oh no! Forget all this arrow stuff. I can still get him like that. Oh, there we go. Excellent. I hope nobody needs to see, a nice tidy line of 20 hearts, though, because we're going to finish with 19, and there's not a whole lot that I'm going to do about it. The old mirror shield. Alright, where am I? Ready to go downstairs, I think. That's just money. At this point in the game, don't need money. Oh, can't get through. Helpful, but there's a switch. Hopefully that's done what I think it did. Yes. Oh no. This is what the mirror shield is for. It's gotta block those. Oh, big 20Y. What's here in the light world? Ah, this cave. There's a key. Yeah, let's use that. Good. Perfect. I didn't need those sword beams anyway. It's fine. Alright, we got one last room to go. And now it's time for Trinex. Guy is beating. Ooh, got bounced into spikes there. I don't know how that happened. So this guy's nasty because he makes ice floors. And I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, I really wish these ice floors would just not be here. Probably should have gone after the ice head first. Just because of how annoying it is. Other issue is just missing. Oh, the misses. They're so bad. Oh, the lag. This guy, I believe, is weak to the hammer. Only takes 5 hits to take him out. We've retrieved Zelda. There she is. Yep. Alright, so before we do that, there are still a couple more things to take care of. Most importantly, I want the maximum sword upgrade. Yeah, I can't really splurge on the blue medicines right now. I gotta spend 500 on the Mega Bomb. Technically, I could have done this after Misery Mire. It just didn't really register in my brain at that point. Still feeling the last of the effects of the caffeine. Like my eyes are wide open. But the brain is getting more and more sluggish by the moment. Fortunately, there's just one dungeon left. And we gotta fight old Ganon. So Ganon's tower has 2 big chests. One has the silver arrows. Very wise of him to keep one thing he's weak against hidden away where you can only get to if you beat everything else. Instead of just flying around in a ditch. Or in Kakariko Village. Oh, that's right, there's no bridge. Only the Light World. Alright, there we go. This one we will toss in. Actually, no, this is where you get the silver arrows, yeah? Get them from her. Yep. That's right, you have to do this because that's how you get the silver arrows. Actually, I guess you don't have to. You don't You don't actually need the silver arrows to hurt him. You can hurt him with spin attacks. Man, do I not even want to think about trying that. Well, I passed over the sword, didn't I? There it is. Okay. One last trip up Death Mountain. No bridge in the Dark World. Guess they're very anti-bridge. See Ganon sitting there with the Triforce. What's the first thing to get rid of? That's right, bridges. This cave's got something good in it, right? Nothing good, just big 20s and bombs. Ooh, that's a powerful sword. Alright, let's get rid of this living seizure warning. Okay, here we go. G-Man's Tower. Honk that key. More boxes. Boxes on boxes. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, of course there's a wall master too. Why wouldn't there be? Ton of damage. tricky thing is you don't want to defend yourself because those will go off if you do. I was worried there for a second. The delay on the key appearing had me just a slight tad bit worried. Oh, the door's on the bottom. That was silly. Get out of here, Flame. Alright, this is a bomb. Oh, a bomb. Okay. Very aggressive. Oh. Of course. 1 rupee. Yes. Yes. Key. Ah. Secondary is like, do I have to bomb jump? Is that required in the main game? But no, it's not. This area I need a little more magic power, do I not? Ah, big chest. I need a big key. This is where the secondary properties of the Ether Medallion come in handy. At least I thought they did. Isn't that supposed to reveal pathways? Huh. Well. That is a bit of a disappointment. Oh no! Oh no, I had it. Maybe I don't have it. Well, this is wretched. There's a basement below. Oh, this is where you fight Armos again. Okay. Out of magic. By the anti-fairy. Ugh. Come on. Ugh, that was kind of terrible. Let's go left. Fairies? And back to the big chest room. Oh, which means I have to cross this again. But with no magic. I think my best shot is this bomb jump. Basically, I don't want to waste a blue potion here. Oop. That ain't it. Ah! Well, I'm being silly, because this is a path. There we go. Oh, the arrows are back! No! No! Why have you forsaken me? Well, presumably the big key is here. Yeah, it's gotta be. How bad would it be if the Armos Knights came back, but the fairies didn't? Oh, I guess that's more NES days. Okay. Oh wow, that hit didn't damage me at all. A neat demonstration of its power. with the big key, I should be good to go. Gotta hit that. Oh, stuck. Oh, come on. Boomerang. I think that's the first time I used the boomerang for anything. Oh, nope, not that way. Man, it still amazes me that people do this fast. Like, how does that even happen? Ooh. Ooh. Got the bullet hell section. Ah, magic. Thank goodness. I need that. And check this in case. I'm terrified that I'm going to need a small key at some point and just not have one. Back here, Skeleman. I would love it if the mirror shield would just block one of these lasers. Just one, please. You're supposed to block lasers. A couple of those hit 2. A brief respite. I'm pretty sure I remember which room's coming up next. The wizard room. Whoa! Lasers in unexpected places. Yeah, I know they're wizards and skeletons. Like, what's up with that? Okay, good. Oh, my heart skipped a beat when I saw that locked door. I was like, oh no. Oh, a Moldorm. No! No. No! Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. I'm in the Moldorm shame zone. Go to the zone and you feel shame. Okay, okay, two shots, it's fine. Wow, I hate everything about this room. It's got... all the classics are here. It's got ice, it's got spikes. This is a really wonderful place. How long? Oh my goodness. This one's been 3 hours, 15 minutes. Alright. Gotta fight this wizard. Ah! I'm bad at Wizard. This one's easier, though, since you have plenty of chances to get a good shot. Yeah, this is a fight I'm gonna have to get better at, for sure. I missed with all three. That's terrible. There we go. Got that classic Bat Ganon, who I don't think ever appears again. And then the duck just gets to go to the Dark World this time. Why not? Alright, gonna heal up just a little bit. Maybe a bit more than that. Alright, so for Final Ganon, you need a Source of Fire. And you need Master Sword. Technically, you don't need the Silver Arrows, but technically you're crazy if you try to fight him without them. Or just really good at the game. I don't really think I'm either of those things, so I'm just gonna fight him. Alright, here we go. Get those spin attacks in for extra damage. It's kind of a slick cape he's got. Ooh. Forgot about the fire bats. He's warping around. What is this ninja stuff? Alright, so the secret technique of darkness, yeah? He turns out the lights. And you gotta turn them back on. And I don't know if you silver arrow him now. He has to turn like blue, I think, and then you can silver arrow him. There we go. Oh, no! Oh! So if you fall down, you have to do the fight again. I did not even pick a place in the light world that I could warp to properly. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Guess we're getting potions. I'm just gonna chug this one right now. This is where the fatigue sets in. But we're gonna get him. Ain't no freaky pig ninja man. Gonna get the Triforce. Oh man, is that... the caffeine is wearing off. Alright. Readjust. Big focus. Deep breath. Yeah. So this form of Ganon also appears in Link's Awakening. It's the only Ganon in Link's Awakening. As part of the final nightmare. In that game you have to dash into him. That was close. Alright, the secret technique of darkness. Here we go. Ah. You gotta have a lamp. No! Oh! Appearing right on top of me is not cool in the slightest. Not even remotely. Alright. Focus. Focus. Mind like a laser. Maybe if I don't try to spin attack him. Like, I don't have to spin attack him because I have the good sword. I can just beat him up. I can hit him before the battle starts. I didn't know you could do that. That's fun. Well, I'm kind of stuck. Actually, that's not even chance. Gotta take no chances. No! Oh, you kidding me? How did he knock me downwards from below me? Ganon's not a very good person. I just gotta say, he's not a good role model. I mean, I'm above him, and he hits me, and I go flying down through him. I wonder if that's how the bomb jump works. That's gotta be, right? Gotta be that same principle. Some good has to come from this. No, but seriously, this guy's gonna die. Guess I didn't need to use the red medicine, but... I'm also holding something up right now. Slightly sword-shaped. And now I know I'm now I know I'm delirious. I got flying golden triangles talking to me. Just realized, if I do randomizer, it means I actually have to beat that fight again every time. Tell you what though, Link to the Past, it's a really good game. It is so good. I forget sometimes that it's just really well made. What if? What if Link wishes for an infinite number of possible Link to the Past games? Oh, well, that is Link to the Past. I didn't think I'd finish it all in one day, but, you know, here we are. I guess the sage gets to come back to life. Pretty sure he got killed. King also got killed. But, you know, if you got a Triforce, you can do whatever you want. That's the whole thing. Let's just sit back and enjoy some ending. I'm going to be going to bed after this. In bed by 1, not too bad. Every time I have coffee, you know, after 7 p.m., I realize that it's a mistake, but do it anyway. Nice to go out for a while. Great, my uncle recovered from death. Kinda makes a Yoshi sound. Does that sound like Yoshi? Like the, when Yoshi spits out a shell, I think that's what sound that is. That's a terrifying face. Where is the bug catching kid? Oh, there he is. I say they're gonna call him out but not show him. That'd be super rude. We'll see about forever. Alright, let's get some real credits. I'm gonna get a little more water while they are going. Just gotta stay awake through these credits. And I'm home free. I'm gonna be very, very sad when the death counter shows up and it's just 1. Because I didn't get a potion out fast enough. Oh, here we go. Here we go, the perfect game ruined. You're ready for it. Whoa, what? Wait a minute. That's not right. Yeah, I definitely died in Misery Mire, but I did not die in those other places, I don't think. Oh, unless it counts reviving with fairies. Or save and quits. I dispute that number. I will go back and watch this stream, but I dispute the unlucky 13 deaths. Because I definitely only died once. I think. My brain's a little scrambled at this point because it's extremely time to go to bed. The end. Alright, well, that's Link to the Past, regular version. We're gonna get some randomizer sometime in February. I need to learn a little bit more about how the game works, I think. And on my own, I'm gonna keep playing Terranigma. But that is for another day. Got all sorts of stuff brewing. I'll see how I'm feeling, you know, however many hours from now. 16 hours from now. Could do some anime. But I'm not even going to think about that until I've had some sleep. So thanks for coming out today, especially if you managed to hit both streams. I will put them up shortly, in case you didn't. Very happy with the first one because it came out to 13337. Nice. Good night.